We are the leading spin and go school in the Baltics with experience since 2015, working with poker players, coaching and staking them to climb above the limits and increase their winnings. We're a team of high-stakes regulars who aim to create the strongest spin and go school in the world. Today, we are stronger than ever before. We have experienced high-stakes coaches that offer the best spin and go strategy on the market. Our coaches are active poker players, giving us the most advantageous strategies and a proven track record of reaching high limits. Tools. We've created our own PureGTO software for learning spin and go strategies. It's user-friendly and offers the best learning experience. PureGTO access is provided to all students at no additional cost at 10s plus. We've also developed Pure Tracker for results tracking on any poker room, including GG Poker Results Tracking, a function unavailable in PT4. You can upload your hands in Pure Tracker and access them directly on PureGTO. We've developed a user-friendly chart tool for exploitative and GTO ranges. As a member, you get free access to over 4,500 videos in our library. In addition to coaching videos, there are psychology lessons that are also an important part of poker. We offer free access to the EV pool for all our students in any stakes in nitro and regular formats to minimize poker variance in your game. One-on-one coaching is a cornerstone of our program. Each player will have a private coach assigned to them. We also provide group coaching on various topics, including exploitative play analysis, regular play analysis, custom spots analysis, live play translations, psychology lessons, and more. Our team is available at all times to provide private attention and ensure the best learning experience. We organize live SM meetings, an annual summer camp, Christmas parties, team building events, and various other activities for our students. We encourage information sharing and arrange trips together around the world. For example, this year we had a trip to Thailand, and last year we visited Mexico. Join our community to make your poker life more exciting. In poker, coming together as a community is crucial for success, and we truly value its importance. Join and chat with other members to make new friends within the community. If you are ready to take your game to the next level, smstaking is here for you every step of the way. If you're a spin and go player, this is an opportunity to skyrocket your EV and winning potential. If you are playing any other poker format, this is also a chance to become a professional spin and go poker player and join our community. Give it a shot and make a living from spin and go poker. What sets us apart from others? This is the main question you may ask of any school, so here are some key distinctions. Personal coaching sessions every 500 games with your dedicated coach. Frequent coaching sessions in small groups to discuss poker hands. Exclusive and free software like PureGTO and Pure Tracker for our students. Free access to the spin and go pool. Personal attention and effective problem solving. Take your seat in our community. Join us at smstaking.com. We are here for you to play, learn, and dominate spin and goes. Who are we? We are the leading spin and go school in the Baltics with experience since 2015, working with poker players, coaching and staking them to climb above the limits and increase their winnings. We're a team of high-stakes regulars who aim to create the strongest spin and go school in the world. Today, we are stronger than ever before. We have experienced high-stakes coaches that offer the best spin and go strategy on the market. Our coaches are active poker players, giving us the most advantageous strategies and a proven track record of reaching high limits. Tools. We've created our own PureGTO software for learning spin and go strategies. It's user-friendly and offers the best learning experience. PureGTO access is provided to all students at no additional cost at 10s plus. We've also developed Pure Tracker for results tracking on any poker room, including GG Poker Results Tracking, a function unavailable in PT4. You can upload your hands in Pure Tracker and access them directly on PureGTO. We've developed a user-friendly chart tool for exploitative and GTO ranges. As a member, you get free access to over 4,500 videos in our library. In addition to coaching videos, there are psychology lessons that are also an important part of poker. We offer free access to the EV pool for all our students in any stakes in Nitro and regular formats to minimize poker variance in your game. One-on-one coaching is a cornerstone of our program. Each player will have a private coach assigned to them. We also provide group coaching on various topics, including exploitative play analysis, regular play analysis, custom spots analysis, live play translations, psychology lessons, and more. Our team is available at all times to provide private attention and ensure the best learning experience. We organize live SM meetings, an annual summer camp, Christmas parties, team building events, and various other activities for our students. We encourage information sharing and arrange trips together around the world. For example, this year we had a trip to Thailand, and last year we visited Mexico. Join our community to make your poker life more exciting. In poker, coming together as a community is crucial for success, and we truly value its importance. Join and chat with other members to make new friends within the community. If you are ready to take your game to the next level, SM Staking is here for you every step of the way. If you're a spin and go player, this is an opportunity to skyrocket your EV and winning potential. If you are playing any other poker format, this is also a chance to become a professional spin and go poker player and join our community. Give it a shot and make a living from spin and go poker. What sets us apart from others? This is the main question you may ask of any school, so here are some key distinctions. Personal coaching sessions every 500 games with your dedicated coach. Frequent coaching sessions in small groups to discuss poker hands. Exclusive and free software like PureGTO and Pure Tracker for our students. Free access to the spin.
Hello. Okay. Okay. Good evening. Oh, got a question already. Labas, ar pasakytum, kad spinai miršta, kažkas minėjo iš mokyklos? Nepasakyčiau, tikrai nėra taip, kad profitai mažėtų ar dar kažkas tokio, tai galit būti saugus. Okay. Let's play a few games of 50s and then we'll go to hundreds. The table is not visible yet. It should be now. Let's check it. Okay. Everything seems to be working fine. Let me know if you have any problems, but there shouldn't be any, which is definitely nice. Okay. As always, guys, feel free to ask any questions. You can always say hi in the chat to let me know that you can hear me properly, but okay. Precious, hello. Okay, you too, guys. You never miss a single stream. My biggest fans. Always lovely to see you guys. How are you doing, by the way? How was your week? Results wise. Justus, hey yo, hey. I had a bad session before the stream, so I'm quite tilted. Not tilted, but not really happy about my performance and the run as well. These past few days were not as nice. Okay, this fish plays way too much. Let's punish him. I saw him limp every single time. Okay, now we'll start putting on some pressure. Great card for us. I won't stop. I'll just go all in on the river if I need to, if he doesn't shove. Nice, it was enough. Let's go. I wonder... I still haven't found a good camera placement because the lighting sucks from here. That's why you see all these flickering lines as well, which is annoying me too, but I need to find a different light source and put it so the light goes directly on my face and not behind me. But for now I don't have a solution for that, but I'll probably just rearrange some lamps or whatever, because now it's not as nice. I mean, it seems like I'm streaming with like a 10-year-old camera or something like that. But yeah. Okay, this is a nice flopping hand. Let's not go too aggressive here. I think he's quite straightforward player. I'll be quite greedy. I'll bet here and I'll probably bet on the turn. Doesn't matter. Even though there's not that money, but yeah. Good fold. Playing out of position given the fact that we need to win against this guy to take the pot, so it would be quite hard. Definitely jamming, not much to do here. Really? And this has been happening for me the whole day. Like, you're crushing the fish heads up. You're like 400 chips plus in EV from him, and then you shove like pocket fours. He has pocket aces, and then you get destroyed. And I'm running heavily under EV, which sucks as well. It's a bit harder to have great results when you're running under V. Okay, now we get rewarded. We ran into the aces, but now we got... Okay, let's time a bit. Maybe he'll call. Douglas, is it still possible to enroll into school? Yes, it is, of course. Why shouldn't it be? I mean, if you're motivated, just fill the application on our website, which is, I think, smstaking.com, and someone will contact you. I think one of Quads will contact you in upcoming days after you fill the application. Do you have previous poker experience, like playing entities or so? Just curious. Got sick yesterday, so I can't finish the month with much more. I'm shooting 250s, made like 20 plus binds this month. The run wasn't really nice, but you can expect small sample. It's poker. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, like the annoying part about poker is like when you get sick or you want to take a vacation, right? It's always unpaid. There's like, that's one of the downsides, right? You can never like have a vacation that's paid, right? Okay, let's play one last 50s game and then we'll go to hundreds. But the nice thing I like about GG, right? If you like cannot play, if you're sick or whatever, you're feeling like shit for like a week, there's no need for you to play if you don't need the money, right? But if you're on Minimax, you need to keep up the status, you need to cash out the bonuses. So that sucks. But at least on Minimax, you can play, I don't know, like 50 games or so and then quit for the whole day. On GG, it's like when you start the challenge, you need to finish it, right? Or like quit it really early so the losses won't be huge. But yeah. And I mean, when you think about it, like 20 binds, yeah, it's not a lot, right? It's on 1K. But when you take into perspective, other people like work way harder right? For that amount of money. Okay, this is a bit too wet for us to try to be aggressive. Okay, I'll fold because there's a reg on the big blind. If there wasn't, if there was another fish, I would probably maybe call here. Try to be sneaky, aggressive in dry spots or whatever, but now there's not much option. John, how much volume do you do per month? So it depends. So I try to clear out to like one bonus with Red Diamond 2. And usually like I play between 50s or 100s. So for hundreds, it's only like 2k games. But with 50s, if I play only 50s during the month, it's 4,000 games. So I always just clear out the Red Diamond 2 bonus. So the volume varies, right? So yeah, last month I played, I think, 3,500 games. This month I played only 2.5 because I played mostly 100 spins. So, you know, it's twice the rate paid, so you clear out the bonuses twice as fast. Next month I'll be trying to clear out both bonuses. Funny thing is, like, when I had Red Diamond 1 and I played hundreds, I would like get 600k miles 2 months in a row. And then I decided to stop playing hundreds because I thought I would be more profitable in the 50s. And I never cleared out 2 bonuses in Red Diamond 2 after, like, when I got it. So I'll try it next month. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. But I'll be playing during the day, so it's the lack of action might be the only problem, which I really don't like. But I mean, there's not much you can do. But in total, I'll need to play like 3,500 games. And in 50s, it's not that much, right? Or if you're playing hundreds during the night, but like I would need consistency. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, you're committed to the challenge even if you have heart stroke. There's no excuses. Exactly, right? That's why, like, for me, it's quite hard because usually when I start playing, like, I take a small break and I like, okay, if I make a lot of mistakes or I'm not focused, I'll do a break for like 2 hours, right? I won't play a game. And on GG you cannot do that, which really sucks. But I still don't know. Like, if I had, when I tried to play on GG, I didn't play that much. Like, I think 1,000 games, maybe a bit more. Really didn't like it. But maybe because the run was bad or I was playing shitty, I don't know. But okay, don't really want to go to post flop against him. Probably not. So I'll just jam. And I got punished for it, of course. I really don't understand your logic. Like, just playing out of position at ace jack. What kind of hands would you want to ISO versus fish if they overplay from small blind? Are you talking about heads up or or you're probably talking about but if you're talking about still, like, oh, three-handed from small blind, what I would like to ISO. Trash hands, right? So basically if you play 100% of the range, I either, like, of course, I ISO my value hands, right? The good ones, and some trashy ones as well. It depends on how well they fold. If they don't fold, then I prefer to check, because otherwise it's just inflate a pot. And if you don't get many folds with trashy hands, right, it's really hard to extract value as well. So yeah, I mean, you can, if they fold, of course you can do the same. You can basically just, if they check, you attack and they fold. Come on, what is that? But yeah, like queen 3, king 5, jack 3, 7-4, whatever, right? What I noticed in 50s is that regs are way more off script than 20s, so it takes a lot longer to adjust to them. It also has to do with the G doesn't have cuts. Oh yeah, of course. And I mean, in general, right, the better the player, the more unpredictable he is. That's like, the more balanced, the more unpredictable, right? So it's harder to exploit them and adjust to them as well, understand them, their actions and so on. That's the main difference between higher stakes regs and lower stakes regs, right? So, you know, it's eventually, if you go up, right, the stakes and you start playing hundreds, 200s, whatever, eventually you'll see that 50s are playing really straightforward, right? But yeah. And you answering the other question, basically, what theoretical difference is there between a 10s player and 25s player? Basically, not that much. Maybe a better understanding of ranges, right? More balanced strategy. More adjustments, right? Not following and doing the same against every single opponent. And that's basically it, right? Just knowing the GTO spots, the standard spots, GTO basics, etc. Right? There's no like definitive answer for each limit. What is player being able to do or not? There's a lot of like players in 10s or 25s that play a shit ton of volume, right? And they play quite a generic basic strategy that works for them, and they print money with like maybe not the absolute crushing results, but with the volume they make it up for it. And in that case, it's not that hard for a good rec to exploit them, but where some try to improve, right? And so there's no definitive answer to which basically a 25s, some of the 25s regs could play like 100s, but they would make less money, right? But they still would be profitable. And some people do that, right? Because of their egos. Their egos don't let them go lower to the limits. Okay, I have some equity here as well, and it's a great card for us to continue bluffing. So yeah. He never showed any aggression. 3-bets anything at all. I'll be quite conservative here. But against other fishes, I would just jam and don't even think twice about it, but... Shit. I got water into my lungs. You know, I kind of regret not shoving, but even then, I think it's at best a flip, so... Do I really want to hit the variant? I don't think so. Okay. Can't even win those. That sucks. Yeah, guys, if you want to find out more, Nightbot just sent a link. Okay, I'll open up. If he jams, I'll fold. If he jams, of course, I'll call. And he's likely to jam. He's, I think, tilted. So yeah, you can just go to smstaking.com and you'll find a lot of useful information if you want to join the stable, spin a hub pool or something else. But yeah. Hey mate, do you know a site where you can check winning per chip EV on 888 poker spins? To be honest, I have no clue. I have no idea if there is anyone playing profitably on 888. If you're talking about like, I mean, I'm not sure what you're asking. If you're asking like how much, what's your chip EV? I think that should be doable if you get. I have no idea how it works, but every site offers like to download hand history, and you can probably upload these hands to a poker tracker 4. You can use that, or maybe hand to note. There's a free range version of that as well, or because Pure Tracker does not support 888, so yeah. I'm not sure what's... Are they even beatable? Like, because I heard one time that it's like 10% rake or some shit like that, basically making them unbeatable. But I have no idea. I haven't played in that. Like, when I was just starting playing poker, I think my first account was on 888 because they had like, I think, a free deposit for... No, they gave you free money even if you don't deposit money. I think like $5 or so. And me being underage, that's what I did. Okay, let's call, of course, here. If he has like pocket jacks here, that would be so annoying. I'm not sure what should I be doing here, but good luck at the table. It's a very interesting video. Thanks, man. Thanks. Glad you like it. Okay, call. I wonder what he had. Like, I'm really surprised. It's not sure. Maybe I should be betting the turn, but when he 3-betted me, there's probably not even a better feeling in the world than getting 3-betted or 4-betted with aces, right? Sadly, we don't get paid out completely, but it is what it is. I don't think that's worth bluffing here. He would bluff catch us quite a lot. I don't need to turn this into a bluff. We have a showdown with King High, so let's check back. But now I'm afraid he has some sort of a showdown, so... Oh wow, 3-7. Definitely did not expect that. But it worked out for him. I turned it into a bluff, so yeah. There it is, I guess. Mm-hmm. Mate, do you play at PokerStars? I used to, like 2-3 years ago. But then they changed the rakeback system and I had to leave because I was getting like 30% of rakeback when others were getting like 65, I think. Yeah, 35 to 65. Yeah, there was a huge difference, so I had to leave. Okay, I'll be sneaky here. Okay, he should be jamming here a lot of the times. I have no nines here completely. Absolutely lovely. King, queen. Wow, what was that? I mean, he could have checked, simply as that. Like, what are you losing against? If like, you can hero call better than just jam. What's the point of that? Doesn't make sense to do that with king, queen. But yeah, okay, I'll answer the questions first before playing another game. But yeah, so I don't play in PokerStars for a long time now. And I don't know how you stake players that do. But there definitely are some rags there. But PokerStars was dying quite fast, so yeah. And there was lack of action in there as well, so PokerStars spins had a golden age like before COVID, I think, and during the COVID as well. By the way, when you say you take a 2-hour break if you're running bad, do you study the spots or just chill till you feel it's time to play again? Can't believe you folded pocket 6 lol. Yeah, basically I usually just chill. I never go study. Like, I do anything else except poker until I feel like I'm fine. I'm not like running bad, but like being unfocused. I do other things until I feel ready to play. And that's the difference. But yeah, I think folding sixes there was a good idea because a lot of the times fishes overplay their like ace nines, whatever, ace types of hands with a 3-bet or like pockets as well. They 3-bet lower pockets as well. So sixes is a really, really awkward range. And I decided to fold because if I'm flipping most of the time at best, right, I'll find better spots to play. So I don't want to jam, I don't want to call because they'll be really aggressive. Of course I can call down on some flops. And it might be a mistake in that sense, but I didn't want to think at that moment, so I just folded. Do you expand your range by a lot compared to GTO versus fish, small blind, big blind, three-way if there are more to passive side? And also do you lower variance, for example, by not shoving a lot of hands which GTO may shove versus more passive fish? Yeah, of course, all of this is true. I expand my range. I play way more like passive and try to play as many flops as possible because that's, I mean, the way you exploit them, right? Being them, if they're way too passive, right? You can play, like, let's say they never ISO. You can play 100% of the range and position and never get punished. And if they fold, they're the perfect fish, basically. Getting 3-betted with pockets up to 9 is a different kind of story. Oh yes, oh yes. That's not a nice feeling. What do you think about the profitability of playing in VPT? Or are you talking about the site, VPT Poker, or like the tournament series? If you're talking about the VPT Online, I have no idea. But if you're talking about the tournament series, I have no idea either. Because I don't play MTT, right? But Kamisana, hello, good luck. Thanks, man. Thanks. And hello to you too as well. What is this badge that you have? Like Twitch Recap 2024. I love how active the chat is today. Never a boring moment. I have always something to talk about. The only thing that would top it would be like 1000x for the stream. That would be lovely. We got 2 fishes, which is absolutely amazing. Time to take our money back. Okay. Definitely calling here. Not a nice flop. PokerStars is like party poker. They already had their golden age with a lot of rakeback. Not anymore. Oh yeah, I mean the golden age for PokerStars was, I don't have a hard soul fold. Thinking it was like late 2020s where they had this, like, first they had their supernova status, then they removed it, and then the rakeback was effectively like 5% or so on. And then they made these exclusive challenges. And I think it was mostly for spins or clash players. But then you have like 40% rakeback, but because it was exclusive challenge, that means not everyone else got it. So only a few selected regs. That meant that you're playing in a field where only other regs with the same challenge can play, and there's way more fishes. So I really regret that I didn't play more tables then, and that I didn't push the volume as much, because it was insane. It was insane how rewarding it was. Okay, I'll bet right now. There's no point in checking back one more time. The viewers are kind of active today. Yeah, and I love that. There's a lot of new viewers as well. Usually I see like the similar names popping up, but now it's completely different story. Okay, hopefully he calls me. I'll hopefully if he, oh what? Come on, you have a deuce. He's really aggressive though, and he didn't all in. I mean, if you have it, you have it. I hate this game so much sometimes. I mean, these clickbacks are never weak, but if I had like, I don't know, ace 5, maybe I would have folded, but now he can do some random bullshit with an ace as well. And if I have ace 6, I'm beating that, so. Yeah, that's what I get for the Olympic, I guess. Playing only 100 today, yeah. I mean, if you want, I can switch, but we're getting 2 fish action, so I don't think the limit matters that much. Of course, the fishes are better in higher stakes, but okay. Hopefully he, wow, he. Problem is that if I jam, he will call, and he will call as well. It's kind of a tricky spot. Do you meet passive fish often in 50s or 100s? Yes, especially during the night, but In 100s, there's a lot less of those. I mean, you're not folding as much, but there definitely are some. In 50s, there's plenty of them, right? I mean, there's a lot more fish in 50s in general, and a lot more action. Like, it's still really surprising that the amount of action, like 50s to 100s, is like twice the buy-in, right? But the action consistency is not like just. There's like, it seems like there's 5 times less players on 100s than in 50s, and so playing during the days when there's no action sometimes sucks a lot. But you know, oh my god, come on. Okay, nice. That was what I'm talking about. Like when I said, when you're running under EV, it's harder for you to like have great results. But let's say I hit this spot right now, I have a second life to take my chips back and EV back. Whereas, and if I was losing that queen 5 spot, I wouldn't have the option to try to regain my chips back. Okay, I'll have to call here, even though it's 3x, but okay, not a big fan. I want to probably pot control. Okay, I feel quite safe now. I'm just wondering about the sizing. Let's put in 160. If he jams, that would suck. I'm feeling really suspicious about the spot. I was about to jam, I was like, this is way too tricky. I'm tilted because of the a7 hand. I'm glad that I decided to check back. I mean, there's not that much I can extract value out of, but yeah. Why did you tag nice to meet here? Don't you play anymore? I mean, I saw him playing. I think last time was like a week ago or so. On Minimax though. You always snap these clickbacks with my strong value, but on basically all the time you have the better hand. Yes, it's like a tell of them. There's like clickbacks are usually super strong. Oh well. What is one decent volume you think for 25 big blind spins in 1 month? So it depends on which are you talking about. If you're talking about Poker Stars, right? They're a bit slower than Winamax ones. So I think decent volume would be around 3,000 games. Maybe between like 2.5, 3,000 games. Or 2,000, 3,000 games. On Winamax, it would be, I think, closer to 4,000 games. That's what I would consider a decent volume. Given the fact that, and it quite doesn't matter how many tables you're playing. If you're playing 6 tables, it's definitely the bare minimum for a decent volume month. If you're playing less tables, it's good. I mean, I think 120 hours of playtime during the month should be the standard for a complete normal grind month. How long does it take to get to 25s? I play 5s. It's way faster for like if you're just starting off, right? If you say, hey, I'll learn to play spins profitably, it takes less time, I think, in my opinion, to move from zero knowledge to 5s and from there to 25s. It doesn't take long. Like the gap between 5s and 25s is not as big as you might think. Definitely not. You can definitely do that in a couple of months. It's okay. Okay, let's bet. Great job, man. Love your videos. Thanks, man. I appreciate the Appreciate it. Can anyone apply to SM EV pool or just take players in your stable? So we're playing in a spinhub.io pool. I think if you type in, you will see an ad just below me, spinhub.io, and anyone can apply there. You just need to pay a fee to the amount in which limit you're playing is proportionate. So basically, if you're playing in, I really sad that I didn't play into the flop. Anyway, yeah, so you don't need to be staked or anything. I mean, if you're in the stable, you don't need to pay, but if you don't need the coaching or staking, then you can just join the pool. Of course, you'll need to sign up and sign a contract, but yeah. Anyone's free to join, that's the idea. To expand it. Okay. This guy's a fish. We'll limp. Hopefully he doesn't shove. Of course, we're not that lucky. He limped. Okay, I'll limp. Decent flop. Hopefully he doesn't over aggro or anything like that. With a bottom pair, I want to inflate the pot right away. He will call way too much on the flop. Okay, lovely turn. And now how greedy we are. 1.5, 2 big blinds. With a 6, 1.5. With a 7, I would probably bet 2 big blinds. Okay, I won't probably greed out anymore. He has some 7s in his range, some jacks, even maybe some straights. He won't call. I mean, yeah, 8, 9 would not get called anyway. So we we could have got more value, like 2 big blinds, but we always risk getting shoved on as well. Saw how he played the 6-3, 6 hand, so I'll fold. Okay, let's limp. Nice flop, I guess. The only problem is I have top 2 pair. Okay, last time he was trapping. This time I'm not sure. I can kind of shove if he calls, even if I bet 1.5. It's kind of enough. By the way, I have SM staking merch as well. Just received it today. It's the second one I got. Last time we went to NMX Paris. Series. Got those as well. From our head coach. Just for the trip. But now I received one as a Christmas present, which is nice. It fits well. Okay. Okay, I'll open up. I'll probably have to call if he jams, but we don't need to discuss that anymore, which is lovely. Okay, he clicks back. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's think a bit. Let's pretend that we're thinking. Let's call. Okay, maybe that doesn't leave us a lot of options. It's better than have like 8-6-2 and decide between call or fold. Do you think the hardest wall to jump is from 25s to 50s compared to 10s to 25s? I think, yeah. I think jumping from 25s to 50s is a lot harder than like than in the previous limits. But of course it happens every single time, you know. Others might say that for me it's like jumping from 50s to 100s was quite hard, right? Even though I would not consider that and I'm okay, I would not consider that I'm playing like 100s really well, because playing 50s is still more profitable for me. So, you know, I cannot say that I'm completely 100s reg, right? Okay, let's stab. Hopefully he folds. Lovely. But yeah, I think it's easier to move from 50s to 100s than it is from 25s to 50s. But it all depends from player to player, right? And come on, what's up with the run? We have such a great field. We have 2 fish games in We run like shit. How would you say your A game looks? What is your mindset when you play your A game? Like the confidence in my game, like in the decisions that I make. Like you just know that you're not afraid of what will come. I always like start to think that when I'm running bad or like and I'm in my D tier game, what happens is I always think that my opponents always have something trapped or they have some value hands. When I'm in my A game, I always think, okay, I'm representing the nuts. It's really hard for him to call whatever. The confidence is there. I think that's the biggest difference compared to like varying degrees of my performance. But apart from that, it's nothing like. And I analyze the spots more thoroughly. I play a bit slower as well. When I'm tilted, when I'm in my worst, I always play too fast. I don't think too much. I overfold or whatever, right? You grind through the days. You feel like you didn't slept well, or you track how you feel and take a free day if so. Uh, Sometimes, usually it happens in the beginning of the month when I'm a bit more lazy and I think, okay, I can rest because there's the remainder of the month right left. But then I end up in situations where I need to push volume in the last days, and I really would like to rest instead. And it does happen like for the past 2 days. I was not performing very well because I don't want to play. Like even today, I don't want to stream. I want to rest a lot. So today I'll finish the games and that's it. I'll take 3 days off because otherwise like I'll be burned out and I won't want to play the next month. So I'm really looking forward to just finishing the stream, finishing the games, and sitting back and relaxing, opening a chips and some beer as well. You know, just not thinking about anything. Okay, we don't get action here, so... We're getting action or not. Okay, I'll play a 50s as well. Wonder how is it showing on the stream? It's visible, isn't it? We'll see. Maybe we can just play like that, I guess. I mean, let me know if this is fine by you. Because I cannot expand it now. But if it's visible, I'll just keep it that way and we can play it like that until we wait for this game to load up. For me, it's a bit tiny. It's annoying that I don't take time to like do different setups or like multi-tabling or whatever. Okay, we're flipping. Hold. Unlucky. Okay, we got 100 game going on. So I'll unregister and I'll make it back to a regular size. By the way, can you hear me properly? I'm not that close to the microphone as I usually am. So okay, let's check back here. Oh yeah, and now I notice that it seems kind of decent. It seems kind of visible. I mean, I could play 4 tables like that as well, but I'm not sure how interesting it would be for you. It's quite hard to follow the action as well. So I mean, you can express your opinion. I can make adjustments according to that. I'm down to play 4 tables as well. I won't speak as much and I'll probably answer questions after closing the tables, but if there's a need, you can always ask me to play different limits as well. I won't go to higher stakes than hundreds, but I might go down for entertainment, right? What's the biggest multiplier you've had? I didn't have any, like, throughout my career of almost 5 years. I never had a big multiplier except from like 100x. And now there is pools, so it doesn't kind of matter. Like, I still try to win them every single time I hit them, but if I win it or lose it, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the outcome of how much I make. So, because I have 100% into the pool. But yeah, but when it mattered, when there was EV deals and when you hit 100x, you would keep it to yourself. The biggest ones were like 100x's in 50s, so basically for 4k each. I think I won 2 of those, maybe 3 of those. Anyway, and yeah, and after that I had 100x in hundreds, so 8k for first, but that's about it. Yeah. I wish I had some jackpots or 1000x's, but I think if I hit a jackpot before all the pools, etc., I would probably quit poker. So, there's that. Do you completely disconnect from poker on your rest days? Oh, I never completely disconnect from poker. Like, it doesn't matter, like, how good of a month it is or whatever. I always think, okay, I could have played more, or I should play more, like, whatever, or I'm anxious about like finishing 500 games during the last week, or like, and losing all the money, etc. There's a lot of complicated, like, for me it's really hard to rest, and probably it's been like that for like 4 years. I never completely like feel that I can completely relax. So this year, for the first time, I'll probably do a 1 month break, because whenever I go on a vacation for like a week, after like 3 days pass, only then I feel relaxed enough to enjoy the vacation, the trip itself. So it's really, really hard for me. But I know other people, they don't think about the game at all after they finish their session. For me, it's never the case. But that's this year's goal, basically, to learn how to manage life and poker at the same time, like living a fulfilling life, right? So basically, sometimes a beer with chips will refresh your mind from everything. Poker is nice in the way we have so much freedom to choose what we want to do. Yes, exactly. But I think like 80% of Lithuania can do that, just open up a bag of chips in the evening after work. So, do you watch recorded videos in the stable, or you rely on GTO studying in your coach's private lessons? So, I never studied GTO that much, and I never watched videos that much as well. Only in the beginning, maybe. What I did is mostly I had group coachings live and one-on-one coachings with a coach. That's where my most of my improvement came from, and just basically playing, right? I'm really glad that I can improve while playing, right? The more I play, the better I get. So that's nice. I can steal the lines from other players, make adjustments, etc., etc., right? Understand their thought process. So that's one of the skills or talents, I don't know what you want to call it, that I have, which really helped me. But I kind of regret, and I'm not proud that I didn't need to study to, I don't know, crush 50s or like play hundreds. But I think I would have been way, way better player. And yeah, if I studied a lot more. And now I'm quite lazy. I don't like GTO I don't like studying GTO that much. But yeah, because of that, I suffer, and I'm not that good against other good regs, right? Because I leak in GTO spots sometimes. But I'm really good at exploiting fishes. That's where I make my money. So that's why it's annoying to play on hundreds a lot of the times. I think 2 tables max is interesting for viewing the stream. Anything more than that is hard to catch up. Yeah. Whenever you watch other players like playing more tables than 2, it's just way too distracting, right? Because it's easy to play like 4 tables, but follow 4 tables, because you don't know like what is he talking about, where he's looking, etc., etc., right? It's a bit harder than that. Okay, we don't get action in hundreds, so let's play 50s, I guess. Let's expand it one more time. Oh wait, what happens if I do this? Oh no, nothing changes. How did I do that? Oh, wait, no. Um, oh, here we go. No, it's way too big. Give me a second. That's what she said. Okay, this is fine, I guess. Okay, this works. So we'll play like that. I want some action. My ADHD brain cannot handle sitting doing nothing for longer than 2 minutes. So okay, let's check back. If he calls, I might consider barreling, but we don't need to. Let's check. I'll probably call here, or maybe not. If I had a heart, that's definitely a call, but now it's a bit tricky. Okay, we called and we kind of got rewarded, but we're in a tricky spot right now. Hopefully he can continue betting as a bluff, to be precise. We don't want to see any sevens or better kings for that matter, but kind of interesting sizing. Seems like he has a jack. I might want to raise him here, but seriously, he had kings. Can we stop running like shit today, please? If he's going to jam, this is... Are you serious here? What? Like, I was really afraid because he was continuing like betting on a heart. But we were correct, which is lovely. Okay, okay, let's bet, I think. How long did it usually took you to feel confident and limit you shot to? I think it depends on multiple factors. For me, what it was like how much money I have in my bank account, right? If you don't care about money that much, if you can afford a losing month or break even month, I think the confidence is like if you have decent GPV, right? At least breaking even, it's fine. But for me, like 25s, I got the confidence immediately. In other form, in like hundreds, I still don't feel confident sometimes when I'm on a bad run. In 50s, like I shot the first time on Minimax at least. I didn't feel as confident for a long time. Then I stopped playing 50s for quite some time, and then I shot back in. I had one great month, another great month, and then that's it. I've felt confident ever since. It's just my like 50s is my comfort limit, right? I can completely crush it. There's not that much variance. The field is nice, like it's the comfort zone. But I want a bit more, so I try to. Oh shit. Oh my god, I have to do this because of the HUDs. I cannot turn off the HUDs because of the playground stuff and so on. Nice. Do you dunk often versus fish in the three-way spots? It depends from situation to situation, I guess, but against more passive ones, yes. Against more aggressive ones, I don't like to do so. It increases the variance, I think, by a lot. Okay, I think this will be our last game today. So if you want, ask me some more questions before this game ends. Time flew. I wish. Really loves that people were really active with the questions today, but it seems like the viewership dropped, which is like last time I streamed at 6, I think. Yeah, it was 6 o'clock. A lot more people joined in, which is nice. Okay, let's probe. I mean, I was probably going to bluff on the river, but thanks for saving me chips, I guess. Okay, buddy. Nice. Could have used the bigger sizing as well, but I think he will be too scared anyway. Come on. Should probably stack off the top pair. If I had like it ones, I might raise like to 4. So wow, nice. That was the one of the reasons why I jammed, because sometimes on a 9 gets there when we just call, he just stops. And if he has a better 10, like a 2 pair, we're not escaping from it anyway. So nice. We're closing out on a nice game. That's nice. Show you. Have a nice rest of your day, and nice beer. Was fun to watch as always. Good luck at the tables. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining in. Okay, I'll show you the graph for today and what we earned during our stream. So yeah, played 5 games in hundreds with 121 chip EV, which is nice. The last game completely saved it. And 5 games in 50s with minus 30. The run was not nice. These 2 games in 100 saved us, this and this. So yeah, apart from that, that's it, guys. Thanks for joining in. I don't see any more questions. I'm gonna finish my grind today and hopefully have 3 days off from this addicting game. Yeah. Bye-bye.